Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday. It is March the 9th, 2022. I am everybody's favorite Vic VENOM. Sit down, everybody. Sit down. I don't need your standing ovation. I don't need your nose up my keister. I am not Tony Khan. I am Vic VENOM, and I am here today sitting in for Vince Russo, bro, and I am going to bring you the casual fan Russo's poll, russosbrand.com poll. That's what I'm bringing you here today. I just finished cutting an unbelievable, remarkable truth with consequences on patreon.com/RussoTWC. The 3 things that Tony Khan needs to stop doing immediately. Like now, like today. Stop. 3 things. And you can listen to me each and every week only on patreon.com/RussoTWC. You support Vic VENOM, then you support the freedom of speech, because I tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. And we all know that the wrestling business is a business that the truth does not work, because the business is infested with carnies and con men and liars and cheaters and backstabbers. And when you hit them with the truth, it's like kryptonite, and they keel over and they die. They wet themselves, a puddle of piss. And that's what I'm going to do today, because today we are going to answer the age-old question. All these wrestling podcasts, all these wrestling journalists, I got one simple question. What are your credentials? What are your credentials? What makes you an authority? What makes you an authority? What makes you a wrestling journalist? Why should people listen to your podcast? What have you ever done in the wrestling business? Who have you ever beaten? At the end of the day, what we're looking at is a bunch of glorified fans who somehow, some way, delusionally have convinced themselves they're part of the wrestling business. You're not part of the wrestling business. You're a fan. Just because you sat in the 5th row at the Richmond Coliseum in 1976 doesn't make you an authority or an expert. Just because you give fake fights stars doesn't make you an authority or an expert. Have you ever worked behind that curtain? Have you ever had to deal with professional wrestlers? Have you ever had to deal with an angry talent? Have you ever had to deal with the bullshit backstage interviews? Let me answer all that for you. No, 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 and no. You are glorified fans who have convinced yourself that you're somebody. And what's even sadder, somehow, some way, you have convinced other people that you are somebody. And I'm not saying you're a nobody. I don't think anybody is a nobody. I think everybody is a somebody. But what I'm saying is you're a poser. You're a poser. You're posing to be an authority. You're posing to be a professional when you are a glorified fan. The great Vic Venom. Huge baseball fan. Huge. Am I an authority on baseball? Am I a baseball journalist? No, I never played the game. I never was in the clubhouse. I never hung around professional baseball players. I've never worked in the management office. I watched games. I watched many a game in the box seats at Shea Stadium when I was a kid. It doesn't make me an authority. It makes me a fan. A fan. But then what makes it worse is they convince themselves and everybody else they're wrestling authorities, even though they've never done anything officially in the wrestling business, and they're charging you for their opinion? Are you effing kidding me? They're charging you. You're paying for the opinion of a fan. You're paying for the opinion of a fan. You want me to tell you who's going to win the divisions in baseball this year? I'm going to charge you for that. Because, watching my TV, I know a little bit more than you do. And then when you follow them, the loopholes and the flip-flopping, plans change. Well, this was supposed to happen, but plans change. No, you're getting worked. You think you have these sources and you mark out for these sources, and your so-called sources have agendas. They're either trying to get themselves over or attempting to bury somebody else. And you go with that as the news. McMahon's going to wrestle. McMahon's not going to wrestle. McMahon's going to wrestle. McMahon's not going to wrestle. Austin's going to wrestle. Plans change. Austin's not going to wrestle. Cody's signing with the WWE. Plans change. Cody's, holy shit. Really? And people are paying for this plans change? You're paying for plans change? You're marks. Every one of you're marks unless you've been there and done that. Remember what Rambo said when he came back? When he came back from the war, people protested me, People protested me, calling me a baby killer and all kinds of vile crap. Who were they to protest me? Who were they? Unless they've been there and done that and know what the hell they're talking about. You're not been there. You didn't do that. And you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But you know what? Let's see what the fans say, bro. Let's see what the fans say, because we took a poll. Hey, is Vic wrong? Vic has been wrong. I've been wrong in the past. Is Vic wrong? Let's see what the people say. 970 votes. Are you a wrestling journalist or glorified fan if you've never been officially associated with the business in any capacity? Are you a wrestling journalist or glorified fan if you've never been officially associated with the business in any capacity? 970 people. 15% of them said you're a wrestling journalist. 85% said you are a glorified fan. So there you have it. It is official. The poll is in. The Dave Meltzes of the world, you are glorified fans. Unless, bro, you're sitting across from Goldberg and he wants to tear your heart out and eat it right in front of you. Unless you've ever experienced that, you are a mark. You are a glorified fan. You are a flippity floppeter. And people, you got to stop paying for this crap. You've got to stop paying for it. You have people that put years and years and years and decades and decades and decades in the business, now trying to make a living in social media. They've been there and done that. They know what they're doing. Sean Waltman, Dutch Mantel. I can go on and on and on and on. Been there, done that, know what they're doing, know what they're talking about. And you're going to pay fans to tell you plans effing changed? Come on, bro. Support the people in the business. I don't try to make a living in the baseball business. I leave that to the professionals, the people who put the time in and know the business. They're the ones who are going to make their money. That's where their background and expertise in, not because we went to shows at Kirk and Hall. Here, look, you don't believe me? Here. Hold on. Here, like this. Here, bro.
Well, everything's Cork and Hall. So if you stay at Cork and Hall, you're going to walk. It's a 20-minute train ride.
Yeah. Bro, you're not a professional because you know where the freak Cork and Hall is. Who gives a shit? Here.
Well, everything's Cork and Hall. So if you stay at Cork and Hall, you're going to walk. It's a 20-minute train ride.
Okay, bro. Cork and Hall is a 20-minute train ride from my Aunt Tilly's house. Does that make me a wrestling journalist? No, bro. If I'm going to Cork and Hall to watch a show, then I'm a fan.
Well, everything's Cork and Hall. So if you stay at Cork and Hall, you're going to walk. It's a 20-minute train ride.
Yeah. God, why can't you say you're fans? I am a fan of many things. I am not ashamed to say I'm a fan. I'm a fan of many things. I'm not a poser. I'm a baseball fan. I didn't play the game. I didn't participate in a professional level. I'm a Kiss fan. What am I, the fifth member of Kiss now? I'm the fifth member of Kiss because I saw them in Madison Square Garden in 1977. So now I'm an authority. You're fans, bro. You're fans. And listen, you're not even fans. Fans are normal. Fans are normal. You're a mark. You're marks. People, you got to stop paying the marks. They don't know what the freak they're talking about. It's all about rumors and gossip and hearsay, and they're taking information from people on the inside that have agendas. Now, let's look at today's poll. Who is an underneath talent AEW needs to start pushing strong right now? An underneath talent AEW needs to start pushing. Here are the 5 choices I threw out there. Ricky Starks, Brian Pillman Jr., Jungle Boy, Wardlow, and Hook. Out of those 5 underneath talents, who do you think AEW needs to start pushing? Guys, there are hundreds of talents out there in the business with podcasts, doing shows. I can name a million of them. Mickey James, she does a podcast with all her girlfriends, Lisa Marie, who I love. My gosh, come on. So many podcasts out there, so many knowledgeable people you can listen to right here on Russo's Brand. We got EC3, we got Stevie Ray, we got Stevie Richards, we got Ben Hameen. We got people that have been there and that done that. Al Snow. There's a million of them out there. All the guys on Conrad's podcast, I'm going to put them over. Disco Inferno. I hate putting Disco over, but this guy is a fountain of knowledge. Conan. There's a million shows out there. And these people are trying to make a living doing what they did best. These are the people you need to support. Kenny Bolin put his time in the wrestling business, for crying out loud. Jeff Jarrett, who is responsible for the curse of the Tennessee Titans, has a podcast. These are the people you want to support, not the posers. These are the people that are going to tell you the truth. These are the people that are going to tell you it the way it is. Enough with these glorified fans. I've spoken. Spend your money wisely. Have you checked the price of gas? I'll see you next time.